Speaking to headlines today is French diplomat Pascal Mazurier. Pascal, you've been fighting a Herculean task of fighting an allegation that you sexually assaulted your daughter. Now you have another problem in hand. The fact that you're not being able to visit your children, see your children. You've even sought the court to possibly give you visitation rights. What is the status as of now?
What happened is that we went to the court, the family court, and we asked to meet the children in the premises of the court and with the judge. And the judge proposed to my wife, but my wife decided not to go with that proposal. And so the result is that so far I have not been able to see my children for more than 7 months. My parents have not been able to see them for more than one and a half year. And even the French authorities have not been in contact with my children. Just to remind you that the French Ministry of Foreign Affairs had sent a special envoy when I was in jail, a psychiatrist, to meet the children. And he came for nothing, because my wife kept them isolated and she did not show the children. Why?
Your parents, that is the children's grandparents, have come all the way down from France. We heard a very heartfelt plea that they want to meet your children. But at the same time, why do you think Suja is not letting them or you meet the children?
Because my children are being used as puppets. It's like a tragedy. I mean, she's scared that they might come and say what they feel, and say what they want, say what they need. And I can only suggest that what they might say is probably not in our best interest. So what other reason to keep my children hidden? Who has seen them recently from the French side? Nobody. Are they even in Bangalore? They don't have the right to speak. They don't have the right to express their feelings. And my father, my mother, even myself, there is no court order restraining us to meet them, to talk to them. So, on what base are they being isolated? Are they hostages? What is happening?
You requested the Honorable Court to give you visitation rights. What has the court as of now taken a stand, especially on visiting the children in the presence of a magistrate?
The court has proposed, but no decision has been taken so far. Because I think people don't measure the risk that my children are going through today. People believe it's okay. I mean, the father and the mother are fighting, but somehow it's okay. No, it's not okay. I want to know in what state, in what condition I will find my children when I'll see them, if I see them. They are French. What is this?
You're also saying, when you were talking, that there are a lot of organizations who have jumped the gun and have tried to frame you, and that has added to the trouble that you've been facing?
Yeah. I've been tortured by a lot of organizations, let me tell you. I am a member of the French government, and I know that I have full faith in the police, in the Indian police, and the judicial system. But my humble prayer is, let them work properly. A lot of organizations have decided to step in, not knowing the truth, and have made biased comments against me right from the beginning. They have put immense pressure on the judicial system. And this is interference with the act of law. This is interference with the administration of justice. And this resulted in me spending 4 months in jail, being cut from my children till today. And it's a trauma for me and for my children. This constitutes a psychological abuse against me, but also against these French children. So my humble request and my humble advice to these organizations is, be careful whom you are siding with. Be careful about your behavior and your acts, because they have consequences, and don't make sure you're not on the wrong side of the justice. Because I am responsible, I am a good father, I never did anything wrong. But if I see that my children have to suffer, I will fight. And it will be ugly.
A last question, but a vital one too. What actually got you out on bail was the point that there was a DNA mismatch. The police has also come out with another report talking about how the DNA has not matched with many of the evidences that have been submitted in court. Can you tell us exactly what the latest police report is?
Well, the Honorable High Court of Karnataka spoke about the DNA test, the first DNA test, but not only of that. they spoke about witness explaining that I was clean, and also irregularities on the side of the accusation. If you read it properly, you understand. Now the police has submitted a final report on the investigation, and there is another DNA report. And this DNA report clearly mentions that the swabs given by the Baptist Hospital to the police for the investigation had some sperm, but that this sperm does not belong to me. But not only that, the swabs have no traces of the DNA of my daughter, so they have not been taken on my daughter's body. What happened? What happened? And the police investigation has showed different things. My daughter is speaking that she's missing me, that she wants to see me, she wants to spend time with me. Can anyone give value to these words? I mean, a lot of organizations pretend they're working for the best interest of the children or the women. But what I see is not that. I see a lot of people making biased judgments, interfering with justice, going to some bad quality media and trying to make me guilty because there are vested interests in this. I am being made a scapegoat for a lot of organizations, women organizations and others, and they want to see me guilty because it's in their best interest.